Alrighty there, folks, we are back with more Greg Tech New Horizons. And, well, today, hopefully we can finish up what we need to go on our mining trip. We'll see what happens. And I should probably say, for anyone who might have stuck around and watched me play Dead by Daylight last night, much appreciated. We played quite a bit. Unfortunately, the testing I was doing ended in a failure. After about like 4 hours, I ended up crashing again. Ironically enough, in the middle of my last game, of course. But better to know ahead of time than have to go through another one and find out that way. Because that just means I can do more testing before the next one. Alright, so let me just double check something. I got to see, where is it? Okay, so come on, I know you can do this. There we go. Alright, so we have to get the plutonium. For sure. Crystal growth chamber, eh? I need to double check something here. I'm sure they did it right, but best to just double check. Yeah, I figured. Because I remember there was like 12 available channels here still, so it would have been quite difficult for them to fill that all up with one thing. Hey there, system. How's it going? Oh wait, that's two things. Ooh, we have a fluid terminal now. Ooh, someone's been putting in work. I'd love to know how this works though. Like, how do you get liquids in it? I assume I have to go check the new facility, or are we still set up in the old facility? Looks like we're still set up here. Yeah, okay. Wait, why didn't this not close? There we go. Okay, so neat. Something to figure out later. For now, we need to wonder why we changed color. That, but alright. When did we put the other centrifuge? Where did it go? That's not it. Or is it? Looks like they just put it away for some reason, but okay. If I need it again, I'll pull it out. Okay, so couple things. I know I need to put the hey there, Divine Marsh and Raiding Party. Hello, hello. How's it going? How'd your stream go? I need to... I think I have everything I need for this. I just need to set up... Actually, I should check what quests they did when I was offline. That's probably what I should do. Oh, did they finish up? They finished up this, okay. We still need to do that, but I don't know how long away to that is. Doing good. I hit plat. Nice. What's the highest rank on Rivals? I actually don't know. So I now need to get to Grandmaster before the reset. Before the reset. How long away, or how far away is the reset? Is it a bi-yearly thing? Every 3 months? A yearly thing? One above all, it's like 4 ranks above me. A week? Hasn't the season only been going a month? A month and a half? How short are these seasons? I'm kind of confused by that. Yeah, I'm as surprised. That's honestly, I don't really like that, purely because it inspires way too much addiction. Because if you actually get into the competitive scene on that and care about it a lot, you're expected to play way, way, way too much to be able to keep grinding up your rank every season. That's just it's a little unhinged by the devs, as far as I'm concerned. But I would assume that it goes Diamond next, Master, Grandmaster, and then one above all. Are those the 4 ranks after Platinum? Well, it's not a full reset. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to look at these. It's 4 rank levels down. Oh. That's even weirder. I've never heard, or at least I've never played, a rank system on a competitive game that works in such a weird way. I mean, Dead by Daylight used to work that way with its ranks, but I really wouldn't consider that an actual hyper-competitive scene of any way. I might have to do this. I should grind for the Plutonium first and get this loop going, I think. It's gonna need an LCR. Maybe I should look around. Maybe someone's already set something up like this. Oh, no, they did. We'd already have the quest, so never mind. Anything new in here, though? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, this is new. Yeah, okay, we got the lave, right? Hey, the boss. How's it going? Why is it... Oh, down here, that's why. Yeah, I guess I gotta get my hazmat suit if I'm gonna be pulling this stuff out and throwing it back in the centrifuge. Really don't want to take off the glowstone at the moment, but need some... What? Are you serious? That's incredibly awesome. Okay, I didn't think that some kind of energy gen like this existed, and that's really neat. Okay, so just an acceptor into a storage bus in a terminal. Huh. Okay, so I can actually just search. Okay, that's beautiful. I'll have to remember this for the future. Did he really? What? Okay. You'd have to talk to Ducky. I don't know. You know, you'd have to talk to Ducky about that then. I'm gonna go. I'm passing out in front of the PC. Alright, Marsh, thanks again for the raid. Actually, I just completely forgot. Hold on. Probably not, oh, there we go. Have fun. Alright. Enjoy your rest. And thanks again for the raid. Okay, so I came for the hazmat food. Suit. I don't want to get distracted by farming. I don't think I need the boots because the nano boots have full protection, right? So it should be good to just do that. Okay, so okay, please don't irradiate me. Thank you. Let's test this now. It looks like we're good to hold this. We just need 2 more Plutonium 239. Keep that stuff in the box for now. Okay, so we're gonna need compressed air and uranium. Maybe I don't. Do I? Yeah, I need the loop before I can do that quest properly. Which, to be fair, I don't actually have to have a full loop set up, but I should look into this too. Let's see. You can get radium 226 from sifting thorium, pitch blend uranite, or uranium 238. It needs 4,500 seconds or 75 minutes to decay, and it will debuff you until it decays unless you have complete hazmat protection. It's a good idea to make a lead-lined box and let the radium decay in there instead. Thorium can be obtained from the Nether, whereas the other 3 are looked after the tier 2 rocket, or locked after the tier 2 rocket. However, thorium gives you a much smaller chance of getting radium, so you need a good amount of it to continue. After decays, you can electrolyze radon out of it and progress into the next circuit line. However, you will not be able Through the case, you'll be able to electrolyze Radon out of it and progress into the next circuit line. However, you will not be able to do the Radon loop here. That can only be done with Plutonium-239. Oh. I can't... I see. That's... Crap. So I'd have to do a bit of mining before I could do this then. Okay. Unless someone's already done that. I doubt it, but let's check. No, someone has already done it. They just didn't complete the quest. Interesting. I'll have to... Yeah, I'll have to do some mining then for that specifically. Which means I just have to do this, not do the full loop yet. And just get the Radon I need for my prospector. Okay. Okay, he did all that. I don't know what to tell you then. If he's not even letting you contact him, I don't know what to say at that point. And like just nothing's working then? Okay, so I guess I just gotta wait for Plutonium. It could be a while. What can I work on in the meantime? I guess I just make an LCR? Well, actually, I don't need to make one. We have a hand-feedable one, so... Okay. Oops. Wrong key. And then I just need compressed air, just 20 cells of it, eh? Doesn't seem right. 20 cells. That does not seem right. Oh, I see why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't seeing the amount of radon you get from it. I thought it was 1,000 to 1,000. Nope, okay. So let's get the 20 compressed air cells. I think we have a compressed air set up above LV. It was just 20, right? Yeah. Been up here, right? Oh, that's new. there's already 64 in there, okay. There it goes, okay. Yeah, that will restock itself. Well, I could not say, because on that particular day, I was heavily focused on recrafting my rocket, and I really didn't notice anything that was going on with anyone else out there. So I have no idea what could be referred to there. Okay, so I can just put all of these away. It was a heck of a rocket launch. At least he didn't crater. Yeah, it definitely could have been worse. I just, the amount of time I wasted that day and making everyone watch me waste that time. Oh boy, did that feel bad. And then making the exact same mistake twice. I would have been so salty, not gonna lie. Hey, I was. I just hope I wasn't showing it. And the worst part was, I mentioned that day, but I was already annoyed before I even came on the stream for other reasons. But I was just happy to at least get to see the 20 or the, what was it, the 14 rockets taking off. That was just great. I want to poke fun so bad. Hey, I will own my mistakes. I'll own them, alright? Even if it's annoyed me. It's a mistake I made. I'm not gonna sit there and go, hey, don't have fun at my expense. Especially when it's a legitimate mistake that that I myself have made. Oh, we're doing 16 times now, eh? Did we move the fine wire? I thought we already had that set up somewhere. I guess not. I can't kick him in when he's down. Hey, that's fair too. That is fair too. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. I didn't even register until just now that this was a new multi that wasn't here before. This is a multi-bender, eh? Oh, it has different modes. Bending mode? I wonder what the other modes are. Yeah, 3 people crashed. I can't remember exactly who, but there were 3 crashes. Was all in the post? I mean, if there was a post, I didn't see it, so I don't know. Let me go and see. Okay. Well, as I said, I didn't see any of what happened that particular day. And I haven't watched Ducky's VOD at all on that, so I am completely unaware of what went on. I'm not sure what was said, or what was being discussed, or what debates were happening, but hmm. QED is used to make only a few things, so I'll just list from here. Magnum Torch to prevent mob spawns, Ender Quarry, and the Ender markers that go with it. Quarry up the landscape so you can get planet blocks, dirt, etc. Like unlike miners. Ender Thermic Pump for non-lava pumping with less lag. Transfer node energy and hyper energy. Transfers RF. So useless. Okay. I think I might do the cutting machine, since I'm just essentially waiting at the moment for that to finish. Okay, team, are we serious right now? Why? And they even repurposed the patterns instead of just putting them in here. But you have plenty more channels. It's not hard at all, team, to just make another assembly machine and use that for what you're doing. There's no reason to take one that was already set up by someone else, remove all the patterns, repurpose them. Like, I don't get the behavior at all. Okay, they didn't get rid of the piston. Did I do this wrong? Hold on. Hold on, let me try really quickly something just in case. Whoops. Yeah, okay. These are craftables. I don't know why he was saying that. Doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? I really don't understand why this is not working. Whoops, I did not count that properly like usual. Oh, I didn't get the rods right. Oh no, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. Okay. Clicking the wrong thing. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, well that was a mistake. I meant to do pump, not motor. Oh, excites. Uh, yeah, I'm still not sure why that's happening. That should not be happening. Like, we have workstations. We have enough to do that, first of all. Second of all, even if we didn't, workstations are automated. So like, why is that not working? Well, I'm not going to stress over it. The rest of the stuff I tried to set up is working, so that's fine. It takes the any variant, which is not substituted in processing patterns. Yeah, but the problem with that is that I set up the pattern twice with 100% using workstation, and it changed itself to any variant, and I can't get it to do the normal workstation variant here. Like, I'll do it again, and it'll just switch to the any variant for no reason. So I put the pattern in. I need to type it in. Manually, oh. Yeah, that could work. That is an option. I forgot you could do that. Okay. There we go. That should work. What's going on with, no, it should be right here. Right, because I didn't set it up. Right. And then we need... I didn't power you. Right. Right, you actually need power. I'm trying to rush everything right now because the A2 is going down soon. And somehow... we went from having like 200 something superconductor wires yesterday to none. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, beyond what was said in the post there about the moon, I don't know what else happened on the moon exactly. I can find that out and let you know, but I do know beyond the moon, he has given you a couple of warnings over the last month that I don't remember the specifics of, but I remember seeing them in the Discord. So to me, I think that was just the last straw for him. I don't know exactly what happened on the moon though. When I do hear about it, I'll let you know though. So beyond that, I can't really say much. Because I haven't really paid that much attention, if I'm being honest. What? What the heck? Why is my inventory being filled with stuff right now? Hello? Okay, conveyor. There it is. I mean, I don't disagree that ghosting is the wrong way to handle things, but I also don't know what you mean by you kill the Moonboss. Are you saying I killed the Moonboss? I don't know what that means exactly. Hey there, Grundles. How's it going? Hold on. Did I misremember this recipe? Small pile. Oh, it's just a small pile, right? Okay, let's put all this in here for now. No, I don't want tiny. I want small. There we go. Oh, how did I swear I put that away. This is already down, isn't it? Yeah. Oh boy. Just gonna put you in there for now. I don't want to claim that until the system's back up. What do you mean we're not allowed to use bees? I'm sure a good 85% of the GTNH population would go out of their minds if that became a mod pack wide rule. I'm gonna hold on to that for now, actually. Put that in there. Do I watch Netflix if there's no bees? Oh, we got one. Just need one more now. Get in there. I do wonder if when we switch from IC2 crops to agrocropped, if I should still have my crop reading limitation or not. What's your limitation? I think it depends on what the limitation is. Will not happen pre 2.8, but they said that their projections, at least for 2.8, are, what was it, April or May, I believe? Now, of course, those could be wildly presumptive by then, but that's what they said they were hoping for, which was insane to me. Why are they making early game so much easier lately? Does mid to late game get the same treatment? I guess I can't really do anything right now. Not with the system down, and I'm just waiting on this, so... I mean, at least we got some nice new multi-blocks in EV Ivy. The processing factory is way too small for the shenanigans I want to do anyway. But we got it! Unfortunately, the systems are down, so we can't do it. But we got it! It happened. We got what we need now. We just gotta wait. Isn't the whole point of niche mods to reward players who put work into it? Okay, but here's the problem with IC2. You don't get rewarded for putting work in it. It's so lackluster in most ways. And it's not even about putting work into it. It is the most RNG bullshit I have ever seen, especially in GTNH. Everything about IC2 is just pure RNG. There's no skill, there's no talent, there's no knowledge to IC2, it's just all RNG. And that's utterly ridiculous. Especially for a mod pack like GTNH, in my opinion. And again, you can't call them OP, you know why? Because most of them are trash. There's only a handful of few good ones, and they're not really even worth going for when there's alternatives to them that are even better and easier to get. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Bees shouldn't be easier than farming crops. That just should not be a thing. Lockdown in the context that they can't integrate with stuff and can't even optimize with Angelica. Can we delete Biolab while we're at it, please? Yeah, IC2 is just the worst. I thought bees were bad until I ran to IC2 crops. Bees require way more work. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. They only require more work because you actually have things you can do to guarantee certain things. In IC2, you can't guarantee anything. It's literally just all RNG. It's just pure RNG. So you're just sitting there waiting and waiting. So I would argue, by that token, if you get shafted by the RNG, what happens? Oh, I guess it was harder than bees because I waited 10 times longer than I would have for the bee equivalent. Gendistry, it's RNG. Yeah, but here's the thing. Early game, you can't really do much of anything with IC2 without relying on RNG. Bees is an entirely different story. They should be equivalent. They shouldn't be so radically different early game. That's just insane. That's bad game design, if I'm being completely honest. It's completely bad game design. And that's coming from a person who prefers farming mods over most mods. Like, I love farming mods in Minecraft, but I cannot like IC2 at all. It's just terrible. At least early game. I haven't experienced it mid or late game yet, but early game is just awful. Also, with bees, you don't have to go back and look at the crops every 2 minutes because of weeds. Yeah, I can only do early game IC2 crops if I have a field right next to my machines and I'm processing lots of things while in base. That's it. That's the point, though. They're jaded by how powerful bees are. Bees and crops should be equivalent. It should be a choice between which one you go into. But there is no choice. If you don't go into bees, you just suck. You just suck. That's just how it is. I disagree strongly. They are not similar difficulty early game. You can actually guarantee outcomes with bees. You can't guarantee outcomes with IC2. And there's a lot more valuable bees that you can get early game than you can crops with IC2. And it's not necessarily about the amount of thought and work that goes into it. Obviously, bees has more of that, but that's meaningful work. That's action you giving you meaningful progress, whereas IC2 is just time suck. It's just a giant time sink that could be a small amount of time if you get lucky with the Iron Gods, or a massive amount of time that completely destroys the time you'd put in the bees if you get unlucky by the Iron Gods. Once again, I just reiterate back to the fact that it's bad game design, especially when in comparison to bees. They need to be made way more equivalent early game for it to even be meaningfully proper. Like in a mod pack like GTNH, where every little bit of what you're doing, spending your time on, is usually meaningful and impactful to your progression, IC2 just feels massively bad in comparison to everything else. It doesn't follow that formula at all. If weeds didn't exist, I wouldn't really hate the crops that much. I probably would just ignore the crop stats anyway. I also find 20+ hour crafts bad game design. Doubt that will change up. But here's the difference. You don't have to sit there next to the machine watching it for 20 hours. You have to sit there with the crops. Like, you just have to. So when you have a 20+ hour craft, you have the choice to go and work on other things, make other machines to make it faster, so on. You don't really have that choice with crops. When you're working with crops, 90% of your focus are going to be on the crops. It kills any aspect of multitasking, which is a huge thing in GTNH. And I hate it because I want to love farming. I love farming mods, but I don't know. Curse the guy who thought this was good game design. Not literally, but geez. I cannot get behind farming in IC2 at all. The weeds being ADHD as hell is the biggest issue. The crop stats and the weird nutrition stats are slight issues. And also, what do you get from crops other than seed oil and salt? Well, see, I can name a few good things, but they all have equivalents in bees. So, like, salt root, glowflower. I mean, there's a number of things. I personally like oil berries, even though they're shite, but there is a number of things that are particularly useful. The garnets, Garnadinia, the stone lilies, but yeah, they all have equivalents that you're more likely to get easier with bees than, well, with crops. Pack was not the same if IC2/bees were implemented. This is friction from additions made 10 years apart. So bees were implemented later, IC2 was implemented earlier. Is that what I'm understanding? Because that's what would make sense to me. A lot of the crop stuff have equivalents in mod farms. Yep. Bees were constantly added to. See, I generally think the devs hate the IC2 farming setup and situation as much as most people do. But the fact that it's close source and pretty much discontinued has made them not really able to do much with it. So they've just chosen to ignore it for years and years and years and focus on other aspects of the game. Which is why I'm really hoping they do actual really big farming overhaul. Because they really need it. They honestly just need to cut IC2 and replace it with something, if I'm being honest. Even if it's a custom-made mod that's very similar to IC2, it just kills all those issues IC2 has. IC2 and Forestry came from the same time in beta Minecraft as Buildcraft? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but it's dependent on it. It's not made by the people who made GTNH. It's just a dependency. So they don't really have any kind of control over that, do they not? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they don't have any kind of control over it. And I'm not talking about IC2 as a whole. I'm talking specifically industrial crops only. I don't hate IC2 as a whole. It's specifically the farming aspect that is just atrocious. Okay, we're back up apparently. Okay, I didn't realize I was too focused. IC2 crops have nothing to do with IC2 other than being a part of the same mod, really. There's barely any system interactions between IC2 and the crops, other than the crop harvester. I'm pretty sure that IC2 is a required dependency of GT5, yeah, but that's where the misunderstanding is. Because it's a dependency doesn't mean they have any control over it, though. That's just an external mod that they used as a dependency for DirectTech 5. Which is obviously being used for GTNH, which means the GTNH devs themselves have no control over IC2 whatsoever, which I think is a big factor as to why they've done nothing with it. Okay, so we are back online. So we need uranium 238. Not everything's back online yet. In any other mod pack with IC2, almost nobody messes with the crops. I didn't even know the crops existed when I beat most of Infinity Expert. Since Greg developed GT originally as add-on mods, with GT6, it's a complete standalone. GT6 is the... He made his own bees. Honestly, as a person who enjoys things from scratch, making everything from scratch yourself is the way. Respect to that. Go eat back up, or am I gonna have to just fly over and grab it myself? I'd have to fly over and grab it myself. I don't want to imagine GT or DirectTech made these systems. What are these doing? Whoa. Okay. I wonder what that was. Yep, okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, that's tiny. What am I doing? What am I doing? That missing texture structure, yes. It is glorious. Okay, so I just want to pull up what I'm not going to need. Oh, these are just taken right off our line, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Hmm. Also, the fact that NOLA and IC2 crops you can't even really look at while streaming without feeling like they may be an issue. Okay, so let me look at the quest again real quick. It says it's closed source, you can't even edit its damn name. Okay, so no circuit. Okay. I'm confused. But doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay, so then we just need to... That's it, right? No, we need the plutonium. Right. The thing we've been waiting on this whole time. Oh, I'm not ready. Ooh, right. Right. I completely forgot. There's no way this is what you do. It is what you do. Huh. Wouldn't have expected that. Oh, it does work. Okay. I was not sure. Ah, I should have gone to the LV building. I just screwed up, didn't I? Oh boy. If I just wasted that, I'm gonna... Thank you. Ooh. I was about to say I might have to call the stream due to sheer utter frustration. But we are lucky. Didn't happen. Okay, hold on. We might need... Okay. Well... hold on to all this for now. Otter thrush. No. Where is... It's underneath, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Is that normal? You just take a screen of that, because that's hilarious. It's fine that it's home now. Safety Inspector Chicken. Wait. How'd you get out? Are you magic? Like the sheep? Anyway, what are you, though? Where's your controller? I guess I don't get to know. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Wait, what are you? I'll have to look at you, look into you later. Are you sure? I could have sworn I just saw the energy hatch. Right here? No? Oh, maybe I'm just an idiot then. Oh, there it is. Well, where's the turbine? Because I set that LCR up, and I put the turbine underneath. Is it up here now, for some reason? Yes. Well then, what the heck's going on? Let's try it again, I guess. I don't know why it didn't work. Just do one at a time. Nope. I checked those already. Everything's empty. Oh, now it's working. Okay. I don't know why. That's weird. I don't like that auto moves. That's kind of gross. Why on earth did it tell me to get so much tiny uranium if I don't need that much? Whoops. That's why, because I need the fail. Right. I thought it was 1,000 each time. I'm not paying enough attention, guys. Nothing new there, though. Oh boy. I'm gonna be here just a little bit. I'd be so scared in a GTNH server, worried so hard about blowing something up. Fortunately for me, so far, in my hundreds of hours, I've blown up one thing, and I still adamantly refuse to say it was my fault. What blew up for me on my solo world should have never ever blown up in the conditions it was in. I still have zero idea why it blew up. But as far as I was concerned, it was a BS explosion that should never have happened. It's the only thing I had that blew up too, so I've been very fortunate when it comes to explosions. I still run backup before connecting the simplest thing up these days. Blew up 4 things, I think. Okay, yeah. That's I mean, it's a considerable worry. I'll admit to that. I worry about blowing things up, for sure. I've just been very fortunate not to. plus 1 was by a mechanic I didn't realize existed. The fact that chest buffers can accept power and explode. I did not know that. I have pretty much, like, I've tried one out, but I haven't really used it because it didn't do what I was hoping it would do. So I'll have to keep that in mind. That might be dangerous for me in the future. I use chest buffers a lot. They've been great, but what's so annoying is configuring their output rate. You have to do it with a screwdriver, and I've yet to be able to set it to a stack without clicking 64 times. And I assume with the amount of times you've probably done it, you've probably tried all the combinations of Control, Shift, Alt, left and right mouse buttons. And it just there's no option for that then. And if so, that's very unfortunate. I feel like I have, but I may have missed something. Hey, even if you have, we've all been there. We've all missed those mistakes here and there. Okay, we got one. We're 1/3 of the way through. Or 1/4, I mean. I've hoped I missed something at least. It'd be very odd with how much quality of life they sink into this mod pack that you couldn't be able to do that. But there have been a few things that have been odd exactly like that, so it also wouldn't surprise me too much. Like one person who missed a way to go backwards with the infinite spray can for ages. What do you mean by go backwards? I've never used the infinite spray can, so... Like the cycle between its colors, but go opposite way through the cycle. Ooh. There's a spray can that lets you have multiple colors on it? I didn't know that. I know for the A2, you can shift and scroll to go both ways, but I usually just shift right click because my scroll wheel is kind of broken, which only lets me go one way. Is it the same for the infinite spray can? Same functionality, I mean? What? Oh, whoops. I put it in the interface. Whoops. If he wanted to go to color 12 and he was on 13, he'd have to click 15 times. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I haven't put a whole lot of colors in my A2's applicator yet. Just because it's easier for me to shift right click than shift scroll. And if I put in too many colors, cycling would get ridiculous with shift right click. How do I keep making that mistake? I think we're probably about halfway through after this. I haven't checked in the last couple cycles here, so. And I haven't exactly been counting either. Never mind. Never mind. 1.5 out of 4. That's... There we go. Or would that be 2 out of 8? Or would that be 2 out of 16? I don't know. Are we all hooked back up yet? Nope. You know what? I want to see something. Thought that I can fall through these little hole here. I can't jump back through it. Amazing. How did I fall through this? Hello? But I can't fit through it. That's remarkably incredible. There we go. Okay. Okay, so honestly, I think I've had a bit of enough of that, honestly. Oh, we don't have item filters. Ooh. You know what? Oh, everything is hooked up. Okay, so we just don't have item filters. Oh, it was 16, right? It was 16. Need a tin plate. Interesting. Whoa, where'd my item filter go? I need a 2 tin plate. Oh my god, team, why are we doing this? I was just typing the wrong thing, yeah. I'm just typing the wrong thing. It's all me. It's a me problem. I'm always mixing up input with import. guess I gotta go check underneath because I'm a little confused by what I'm reading there. Okay, it's 2 tunnels right here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're just gonna do some temporary cabling. Oh wait, do interfaces not need to be connected directly to cables if they're connected to another interface that's connected to a cable? Like, do these two work without the cables on them? Because if so, I did not know that. And that is really useful to know, for sure. Alright, I don't have any of my cables on me like usual. Actually, I should double check something. That is using 8 already. It would only be 3. So we can get away with going in here. This is a temporary line to get this going. Let me take a drink while we wait for this to connect. There we go. That worked right? Nope. I'm confused. I don't think this needs a conveyor, but I'll slap one down if it does, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to work. In fact, let me double check something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this should work. It's working here. So why is it not working over there? Do LCR? No, because those... I mean, I guess I can just try. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know why. I know why. I think. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong. There we go. Now they should just appear here, right? No, because I'm not thinking correctly on that. Oh boy. Okay, now I need to slow this. Great, I have to. No, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? I thought he was done messing with the system, so I set this up, but guess not. So I'm just gonna have to wait until I can get this back and do it manually again. Or maybe not, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I kind of wish when this isn't accessible like that, screen would go gray, but I believe that only happens when this particular cabling has no power. There we go. And we're live, it's going, okay. Now it's just a waiting game, because something I really want to work on at the moment, specifically. I was hoping to be done this by now, and I could just be mining already, but was not to be. Oh no. I just realized I didn't start my recording. It's too late to do a late start too. Guess I'm gonna be exporting this one from Twitch. But for anyone who's watching on YouTube later on in the future, if you're seeing all the Twitch overlays, it's because I forgot to record this episode in a timely manner. I apologize for that. Alright, so this is basically just a waiting game at the moment. I'm gonna go take a quick intermission, get a drink and some stuff. I'll be back in a few minutes. By the time I'm back, this probably won't be done. As I said, this is gonna be a bit of a waiting game. I could work on something, but there's nothing I want to work on at the moment that I can finish before this finishes. So I will be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. It looks like we're still not quite done. So we still got a bit of a waiting game. It looks like it's a blood moon. Just 500 more, eh? Four more cycles. Oh, you know what I just realized? I didn't even check, oh, someone must have connected the quad rock breaker, I assume. Okay, I need to go and check the machines. They must have turned off overnight like usual. Also, I can drop this off. Oh, hey again, Grundles. $22. Let's see. Hour and 10 minutes. That means they would have shut off almost at 9 p.m. yesterday. Doesn't make sense. No, almost at 10 p.m. yesterday. That would have been like 15 minutes after I got off. There's no way. There's literally no way. Something is not right with this. Like, what is that timing? That's insane. I don't get it. I'll work it out later. Missing 2. Okay, it's fine over here. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, nice. I can actually do it without having to do this one. I thought I needed to do both, but wasn't sure. Hello? What did I do with it? Oh, I put the wrong thing away, that's why. I have to put the cells away. Forgot I was gonna need a bit more. So we just need nitric acid and sodium sulfate, which we can get easily. Okay, I guess we gotta go to the acid lab first. Okay. So we got the prospector now. We are definitely ready to mine. But there is something I need to do before that. I click on rock for prospecting current chunk. Right click on bedrock for prospecting fluids. Chance of a successful scan 72%. Next to 0 chunks away. Close to 1 to 2, medium range. 3 to 5. Long range. Or interesting. Okay, so what I need to do I think I need to make 2 of these, if I'm being honest. Yep. We need 8 NAND chips. Dark steel plates. Do we not have? We had this originally, what happened? I see, it got replaced with newer stuff. Okay, so gotta go replace these now. And hopefully this helps with the shutdowns I've been experiencing. They're both export, right? Okay. Where'd my crowbar go? What the heck? Where'd my crowbar go? I literally just saw it in my inventory. Where did it go? There it is. Don't know how it got there, but okay. Maybe use steam vents. You can only transfer steam but faster. See, the problem, I think, isn't the speed at which it's transferring, because the PTP should be instant. I think the problem is sometimes when the A2 system goes offline, it uses up the 64,000 buffer before it comes back online, which causes the machine to shut down. So I'm thinking just increase the buffer was the idea. Oh, actually, I do want to... Never mind. Never mind on that. That'll be something to look at later for sure. Wait, do Ender IO fluid conduits have a limit when being pushed into by something like a steam valve? Maybe you can use that for some cheese. I am not sure. But yeah, I'm not really worried about the speed at which the Steam's transferring. That 100% is not the issue. That much I do know for sure. I could test that. I guess I attach a water source to a super tank and measure how long it takes to fill. Oh wow. Okay. First time they shut down while I'm actually online. Now, to be fair, they are messing with AOT, or A2, so... But hold on, though. Hold on. Yeah, so as soon as things went offline, it definitely used it all up instantly. Well, not instantly, but very quickly. I might need a bigger buffer than even this, but I'm going to try these overnight and see how that goes. If not, we'll do a 4 million one. Oh, I can't. Crud. I just click there instead. What is the yellow-orange cable? Yeah, it's just orange fluix. Okay, well I have to just double check something because... As far as I'm aware, that should be working. Yep, we're out of steam. Well, this is the first time this has happened. Every other time I've checked the Steam every few days here. Every day, actually, because this has happened every day. We've never been out of Steam until now. We did all the HV multis for raw processing? Yeah, but do any of them use Steam? I thought they all used normal electricity. I don't think that should be affecting our Steam supply at all, unless I'm wrong on what the multis are doing in EV. Something did blow up. I was talking earlier about the one explosion I've had on my solo world being bullshit and should never have happened. It was my boiler, like this, that blew up. And I don't know why, because it was always chock full of water every single time I checked it. There was nothing ever wrong with it every single time I checked it. And I remember it blew up like 3 or 4 minutes after I had last checked it. And I was just like, it made no sense to me. I could not figure out for the life of me. Oh, hey there, Christian. How's it going? That door's gone? Weird. Why would we move that door? Anyway. Little unfortunate timing for this. This had to have like just blown too. Because I was just working. The steam was coming in still. Unless, no, it could have blown up earlier. And yeah, we've been emptying the tank. Yeah, no, we've just been emptying the tank for a while. That's what happened. Must have blown up a few hours ago, I'm sure. But, yeah, I was gonna probably be setting up those buffers. And that might have been the last thing I was gonna do. I'm not sure. I was thinking of getting off, and now this happens. Did the machine blow up? Yeah. Our, firebox and high pressure boilers blew. Took some of the coke oven with them. I have no idea how this blew, but took some of the building with it too. But I was saying too, when I mentioned earlier, the only explosion I've ever had was also a firebox and high pressure boiler. And I didn't know why that blew up at all. It 100% should not have blown. It always had everything it needed. I was always constantly checking it. Okay, you know what? That brings me back to discussion that was being had with... What? I feel like something's wrong with jump. No, it's good. Okay. Discussion with Crazy Mage yesterday. Warp can apparently remove water and lava. At least that's what Crypto just said. But Crazy Mage was going to say that basically they don't consider Thaumcraft to be a magic mod, which I totally think is a fair assessment. But the one thing that I will personally argue for it being a magic mod is Warp. Warp is utterly stupid, and I consider that more of a magical element than a tech element any day of the week. It's the one reason why I don't even want to get into the Thaumcraft at all in any way, shape, or form. Like physical water and lava tiles? I'm not sure. I would assume he means within pipes and stuff. Personal enhancement stuff like accessories, wands that do things, unique armors and stuff like that, and that is mostly the obtaining of those things that make you use the mods. I mean, that fits Thaumcraft in my opinion. You may not... I don't know about personal enhancements because I haven't really used Thaumcraft, but from what I've seen and experienced both in other playthroughs and on the server, you get to enchant items and empower items, which can empower you. And you also get to debuff yourself with Warp, you know? So, like, the opposite of enhancing yourself, but it's the opposite. So I consider it in the same vein. I didn't have my magnet on, whoops. Did I miss? I'd be building fireboxes and the casings right now, but they are considering doing something different here. I don't know what it is, so I'm letting them figure this out. Yeah, but it's just filled with things that enhance you more than enhances the world. Plus it's magically themed. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much my opinion on it too, is that even if it doesn't work like what people think magic should work like, and it works more like even technology, for example, if the purpose of the mod was intentionally magic themed, I'm gonna go with the author. I mean, the author of the mod is right, as far as I'm concerned. Is someone running around with 100 warp? Trying to make a Bonnie's the same way. It's accessory heaven. I would like to get into that at some point. I was watching a few videos on it the other day. I need to get into it at some point. Oh wait. Nope, looks like they're rebuilding this. Okay. Okay, well I should go back and finish replacing stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how you spell it either, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about, but if Minecraft isn't a magic mod, there's no magic mods. Fair enough. Honestly, I think by the definition that the argument was going under, or the debate, or discussion, or whatever you want to call it, discourse, I think the only thing, really, that could be labeled a magic mod by the definition Mage was giving would be like Iron Spellbooks, or whatever that mod is called. Like, that's pretty much it. Okay, we can do this. To get that off. Huh? We're getting more steam? Oh, I guess steam is producing still from the... What do you call those solar boilers? Also, power generation and usage is a huge thing. Thaumcraft goes as far as to disable NEI and make you figure it out through magical means. Yeah, and I hate that. That's one of the other things I hate about Thaumcraft. I think that's a ridiculous concept for a Minecraft mod, personally. Especially when NEI, JEI, and stuff like that are just extremely commonplace. Both in actual mod packs and custom mod setups. Like, who doesn't play with those? Yeah, it's a terrible author's choice. I'm just gonna say it flat out. There's legitimately no good reason for it as far as I'm concerned. And I'm talking from a gameplay standpoint. Maybe like there's a lore standpoint or something that they go, well, you know, it's all supposed to be mysterious and the lore says this or whatever. But no, gameplay standpoint, it's just stupid. Like, you know, like in Thaumcraft, sure, you can make energized nodes, but only like 5% of Thaumcraft content needs an energized node as a power source to function. But I'm free not to use it. Yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on it. There's certain things I'm going to get into Thaumcraft at some point for in GTNH, but I'd really rather not, if I'm being honest. I mean, you can change the config to remove the JEI hiding of things. I liked actually figuring stuff out, at least on the first playthrough. Here's the thing. I try to play things as close to intended as possible. I think like the only thing I've changed configuration-wise for my GTNH solo run is allowing dynamic dynamic lighting. I think it's like the only thing I've changed. GTNH is not a pack to learn Thaumcraft in. Yeah, probably. Make a few minor mistakes, it ruins your playthrough until IV. That's why when I do it, I'm going to be doing a lot of research into it before I actually do anything. I can't really set these up either, which I was considering doing before I got offline, so I might have to wait for tomorrow for those. Hmm. The wrong move and warp or torment you. Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan of things that are put into the game to be detrimental. I'm not a fan of difficult to overcome debuffs when you're just trying to progress. And it really puts me off Thaumcraft massively. The quest book could really use a full section dedicated to warp prevention removal. Yes, that would be brilliant. Also, the strat of waiting until Tier 2. Luckily, it's only after 100 warp that things get bad. I've been hovering under that for like 100 hours and nothing major has happened. If I used to do warp once it starts to make me uncomfortable in real life, yeah. Here's the thing. There's a lot of micromanaging and multitasking going on in GTNH. I don't want to deal with even more of that because of progressional debuffs. That's just, it's a time sink that's not worth it, in my opinion. Ain't as much a time sink as IC2 crops, am I right? I don't know, I haven't done Thaumcraft, so I can't say. The heartbeat gives me anxiety when I'm AFK, scare me way more than it should. Just chilling, watch a show, and then thump, thump, thump. Well, I mean, the more the pain that we were discussing earlier, Sean, wasn't about statting them. It was more about just how RNG getting seeds are. So the RNG also does fall into statting, but it definitely is easier once you get one a static crop up. They're talking about destroying a village. Oh no. They're out here just destroying villages to expand their factory. I don't like this. Starting to feel like I might be on the bad guys team, guys. I don't know. Oh, wipe a village out, you say? Pretty sure some of the new endgame multis are RNG as well. Ew. I don't like the sound of that, but okay. Also, the Thaumic Dissembler is an HP obtainable Vajoran. And Boots of the Voidwalker are great. I have no idea what they're doing. It doesn't sound like they're even fixing this anymore, so I don't know. I was gonna wait for that to fix before I got off, but I can't tell what their plans are because they're talking about several things at once, at least from what I'm understanding, so I'm not sure exactly what they're getting into here. It's a small sacrifice for the greater good. The villagers will understand. Buy big fields and spread them out. Seeds are easier if you have 30 plants. And lose 10 to seed loss. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Sorry, TK. Don't feel obligated to stay on for the boiler. I have no idea what the plan is for that at the moment. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to see what was going on with that, so I can turn my steam machines on and see if they break overnight again, but I'll just test it again tomorrow night. I am probably going to be mining mostly tomorrow anyway, so it's not like I need to know immediately. I think I'm going to do some early Greg. Take care. Alright. Thank you for stopping by, and enjoy your Gregging. Okay, so the mining, yep, we got our prospector after getting... Actually, I need to make sure, did I put this in here? I did. After getting the Radon, we got the prospector. So tomorrow will be good for some mining. I don't even remember what I needed to mine. Hold on, let me look. I think it was Nobium and molybdenum, whatever that is called. But I need Nobium or Neobium and molybdenum, whatever these two things are. I'm going to be looking at mining those. I don't remember where they are. I looked at them yesterday, I just can't remember. Well, that one's not happening, apparently. I could have sworn I looked at this yesterday and it was possible, but never mind. I can just go F myself on that one, I guess. This one, I believe, was, yeah, Nether, Twilight, and the End. And the Moon. We got options for this one. Huh. How did I miss this yesterday? What do I do then? How do I get you? How do I get my hands on you? It's not gonna happen, is it? Nah. me check this one out first. Okay, we can get this on the moon. Looks like that's the only option for us at the moment. So this is, I guess, an option. Not a high % chance either. Yeah, and we'd rather want crushed and not purified. Okay, let's make sure we remember that. What other options we got here, though? That's Ivy. Yeah, this is all too past me now. Okay, Tantalite is an option. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Tantalite and Ilmenite. I think it's Ilmenite and Tantalite, so not a whole lot. So we'll have to look into that. We got a lot of Ilmenite. Okay, so we'll just have to look into mining this specifically, but before I do that, I just want to double check options on this one as well. Yeah, I remember these. I checked these specifically. Yeah, most of this is an alloy made up of molybdenum. Okay, so we'll have to mine that one. Probably head to the moon so we can find both of them. There. Hmm. Anyway. Okay. So that's probably what we're going to work on tomorrow, I believe. We might think of something else along the way from now till then, but that is currently the plan. I want to take a screen of this. Oh, it's my backpack, right? Okay. So we are going to call it here for the day. I got mainly what I wanted done today, not everything. There was hiccups with the AE2 system being moved around, so it slowed us down a bit, and then obviously that boiler blew up, so Steam is an issue at the moment, so I can't do the other stuff I was looking to do, like getting the ash centrifuges going, which what Blade Master was working on. But that's okay. We can be ready for mining tomorrow, which was the main objective. So it doesn't really matter. We got the main thing we needed done anyway. Sorry, thanks for your patience. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I was mostly playing a waiting game today anyway. Waiting on Radon from the Plutonium, so the A2 move should be permanent now. Today was the worst day. Perfect. That sounds great. And yeah, no, the work you, Ducky, and Nine have put into that is definitely going to go a long way to help us in our infrastructure, so it's all worth it in the end. I definitely have no worries about that. But yeah, tomorrow, mainly, we should be mining for a little while. I have no idea how long that will take. I would like to make at least one of that new centrifuge, but I might not even be able to get enough to do that in one day. We'll see. I have no idea. I'll have to just mine a whole lot, and at some point I'm going to go through and see how much I'll actually need. But that'll be after I'm already mining. But we're going to be calling it here today. We're going to go look for some of the raid. But before I do that, I just want to warn people that I'm going to be on later tonight in a few hours, but I won't be playing GTNH again. I will possibly be playing Abiotic Factor for the first time with some friends, so that might be a possibility. And if I don't do that, I might be doing some more testing on Dead by Daylight, see if I can get my system to be stable while playing that. We'll see. But yeah, we could be playing Abiotic Factor for the first time later, which should be interesting. But on that note, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Thank you, Divine Marsh, earlier for the raid. All you chatters out there, and all you lurkers as well. It's all much appreciated. I hope you have a good day or night, whatever it is for you, wherever you are. And if I see you next time, or if I don't, take care, and later.